Hi, today we'll be making this protein-packed healthy chikki filled with nuts and seeds. You can snack on these healthy bites any time of the day. These also make a great gifting idea. So let's begin with the recipe, and you'll find the same in the description box below. Let's start the recipe by dry roasting the nuts and the seeds. I have taken half a cup of almonds and slitted them into two. I will roast these nuts on medium flame for around 2 minutes. Do not keep the flame high or they may burn. After 2 minutes, I'll be adding half a cup of cashew nuts. These two have been splitted into two. Roast these two for a few minutes. Roasting the nuts and seeds will make the chikki very crunchy. It will also increase the shelf life of the chikki. Next, I'm adding 2 tablespoons of chopped pistas. You can also change the ratio of the nuts depending on what you like more. Dry roast them slowly, and next I'll be adding pumpkin seeds. This is 2 tablespoons of pumpkin seeds. Roast these also for a few seconds, and then next I'll be adding 2 tablespoons of sunflower seeds and 2 tablespoons of melon seeds. Dry roast these all very slowly so that they do not get burned. You can also dry roast each of these nuts and seeds separately. You can also add sesame or flax seeds if you prefer. These nuts and seeds have been roasted properly. I'll take it out in a bowl. I have just cleaned the pan and I'm adding 1 teaspoon of ghee into it. And to this I'll be adding 1 cup of jaggery. My 1 cup is 200 ml measure cup. I have used normal jaggery. Just mix the ghee and jaggery, and then I'll be adding 1 tablespoon of water to this so that the jaggery melts faster. Stir this as well, and I'll be continue cooking this on medium flame. The jaggery will slowly start melting. You can also make the same chikki with sugar as well. I will continue mixing the jaggery continuously so that it does not get burned, and slowly the jaggery will start melting, as you can see. After the jaggery gets fully melted, it starts foaming up. That is normal, and it will continue for some time, and then later it will start getting a little more darker in color. So this whole process will take around 5 to 10 minutes till we check the jaggery if it is ready. You can also substitute the nuts and the dry fruits with some peanuts in the same place and make peanut jaggery chikki. And now you can see the jaggery starts getting a little darker in color, and it's also reduced. I will do a water test and check if the jaggery is ready. While doing this test, reduce the flame and add a little bit of the jaggery mixture into the bowl of water. The jaggery is still soft and needs a little more time for stirring. We'll continue stirring this for some more time. When you add the jaggery into the water to test it, it should break easily. So that's the indicator it is done. I'm doing one more time a test. Take a little bit of the mixture in the bowl of water. Also reduce the flame once more. And now you can see this has become quite stiff and it snaps when you break it. So our jaggery is ready, and now I'll be adding 1/4 teaspoon of elaichi powder or cardamon powder and mix this as well. We have to be quick now, and I'll be adding those dried roasted nuts and seeds. Quickly mix this as well, and we can switch off the flame now. Just a reminder, before starting the whole process of making the chikki, we need to keep the butter paper ready so we can pour the mixture onto it. You can also use a thali and grease it with some ghee. This is well mixed, and I will quickly now pour it over the butter paper which I had kept ready. You can also use a plastic bag and pour the mixture and spread it with the same spatula. As said earlier, you can also pour this mixture on a steel thali which is greased well with ghee. I will quickly spread the mixture now. This needs to be done quickly as it starts getting dried. Just spreading the mixture into a rectangle so we can roll it easily. I'll be using another butter paper and placing it over it, and using a rolling pin will gently press it so it spreads evenly. If you are not using a butter paper, just grease the Melon slightly with some ghee. That will prevent the chikki from sticking to it. Peel off the butter paper and grease the back of a small steel katori and press the chikki more firmly. This will make the chikki nice and tight and make it smooth and shining from top. While this is still hot, I will grease a knife with some ghee. I will be cutting some squares so that later on, when the chikki cools off, we can snap them easily on those cut lines. These lines will help in cutting the chikki later once it's cooled. If you do not want proper shape for the chikki, you can leave it as it is, and once the chikki is cool, just break it into some random shapes. This crunchy chikki recipe is so healthy that you feel like having it any time of the day or any time of the year too. Why just wait for winters? Make it and keep it and snack on it whenever you're hungry. If the knife keeps on sticking to the chikki, you can grease it again with some oil or some ghee and then continue cutting it into pieces. You can also individually wrap the chikki pieces into a cling wrap and give them for Diwali or any occasions. So I've finished making the lines on this chikki. I will let it cool completely. Now the chikki has been cooled completely, and you can see how easily a break off on those lines where we had cut. This protein power pack chikki is all ready and can just be had without any waiting. The only tip for making the chikki so crispy is doing the water test of the jaggery. If you feel the jaggery is still soft while doing the water test, continue cooking it for some more minutes. When it snaps on doing the water test, it's ready. You can see how perfectly the chikki snaps well. And it's so full of all the nuts and seeds. These are truly very delicious and healthy. I hope you'll be trying this recipe, and do leave your feedback down in comments below. Thanks for watching till here, and do subscribe to Garfin's Creation for more such delicious recipe. Hope to see you soon in the next upcoming videos. Till then, take care. Goodbye.